Hello, ladies. Welcome back to my channel. This is Miriam, your girl, and I'm glad to have you back. So, you know how we do on this channel talk about everything Nigerian, from Nigerian food to Nigerian culture, Nigerian tradition, Nigerian man, and especially Nigerian man and dating Nigerian men. Okay, so on today's video, I'll be exposing to you lies that some Nigerian men have been feeding American women. So, chatting with American women, talking to them on social media, being friends with them, I've come to realize that some Nigerian men have actually been feeding them with some lies which they do not even realize that are actually lies. So, this is what we are going to talk about today. The first of those lies would be that it is our culture to propose and marry at the same time. Yes, that it is our culture to propose and marry at the same time. Okay, so I had this lady, a friend of mine, yes, who were chatting, and she told me that her Nigerian man said there is no need for an engagement. There is no need to engage her. That once he's ready, he's going to engage her and marry her at the same time. So this lady was chatting me up, asking me, is it true that you Nigerians do not engage your women, like you do the engagement and then you marry the woman at the same time? And I was like, what? Actually, that's a big lie. Lots of people get engaged. They get engaged and they get married as at when planned. But engagement is always the first sign that two people are planning to become one. And everybody knows about this. Really, everyone knows about this. If you were planning to become one, you engage the lady. When you engage the lady, so there are things you now begin to do because now you're already engaged and are planning to get married. Or he lied to her and told her there was no need for an engagement or a proposal, that whenever he's ready to marry her, he's going to engage her and marry her. My ladies, that's a lie. It's not a Nigerian culture. Neither is that a Nigerian tradition. Please keep that in mind, okay? Alright. So, lie number two that some Nigerian men have been feeding American women is the fact that Nigerian women do not know how to love. My goodness. How could they say that to you and you actually believe that? Is it actually possible for a group of people not to know how to love? Not to talk of a country, a whole country. That's like the biggest lie of the century. It's like you're looking for someone and you're trying to give them a reason why you want them, why they are good for you, why they are the best for you. And instead of going ahead to explain yourself or to tell her something good, you decided to talk shit about your women. Ladies, this is the biggest lie I've ever heard. When they tell you that Nigerian women do not know how to love and you believe them, it's questionable. Their families are from Nigeria. If they had not gotten the opportunity to go out of Nigeria, they would have still married from Nigeria. And some of them that are outside are already married in Nigeria. And some of them are even lying to you. I bet people who will say things like this to you are those that are even married and have kids back home. So now, ladies, be careful. Because when a man is giving you serious stories of how you're the best for him and that his people are not good enough for him because they do not know how to love, that is a big red flag that you should look out for. Okay, my ladies? Okay, so next lie that some Nigerian men do tell to American women is the fact that Nigerian women do not know how to lay down the cookie for them. You know, when I talk about Jerusalem, ladies, you know your Jerusalem, right? Your happy home down there. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. You know, when they say that Nigerian women do not know how to give the cookie to them, that they are still doing the old fashioned style, they're still doing the missionary thing, they like to hide it under the duvet, they like to put off the lights, they like to do this, they like to do that.
Do you actually believe that? That's a question. Do you actually believe that?
Girls, don't. So they are lying to you. They are lying to you because I know my Nigerian women and they know how to drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. No, but for real, ladies, they are lying to you. It's just like you're trying to use someone else to shine. Like those Nigerian men, they have actually been lying to you, ladies. Please be careful what you believe. They want you to seem special, which is okay, but they're trying to give you a reason not to even look at them, not to feel like they're actually having anything in mind for their women. Be careful. Anyone who does this is a suspect. He's a suspect for sure. Believe me, he's a suspect. Another lie that Nigerian men do tell to American women is the fact that it's okay not to have children. That's a lie. A big, big, big lie. It is not okay not to have children for a Nigerian man. If he tells you that it is okay not to have children, you should wonder why. Actually, you need to wonder why. Because there are two things involved. Either he's married and has a wife and children back home, or two, he doesn't want to get committed to you. Because children tie people together. Say he gets married to you and you have children. It's like you guys are tied. But if you're without kids, it's possible for him to leave anytime, right? So there must be a reason. So when he tells you that Nigerians are not bothered about children, that it's okay not to have children, like Americans who decide sometimes that they do not want children, it's a lie. Nigerians never decide that they do not want children. It's not true, sisters. It's just not true and it can never be true. Okay, ladies? That's it. So, another lie that they do tell to American women is that they are single. Mm-hmm. We have come to realize that most Nigerian men who are not actually single, when they go abroad, they pretend to be single, all in the name of getting someone over there who can marry them and get documents. Yeah, it's sad that I said it, but it's true. Yeah, I've talked to a lot of ladies to realize that lots of men are doing this, which is so bad. Really, it's really so bad. You tell a woman you're single, you get married to her. Meanwhile, you're married with your wife back home, and you live with this woman. You probably have children, and after years, you leave her and go back to your wife. Doesn't sound right. It isn't fair. She is a human being. She is a woman. She deserves better from you. So please, guys, just stop it already. At least be man enough to admit that you have a wife and children back home so that if you go into a relationship, at least you both know the truth. And if you're in for it just for fun or for anything, at least you know not to put all your heart and might into it. That's it. And finally, lies that Nigerian men do tell to American women is the fact that Nigerian women, when they come to America, they lose themselves and they start to call police on them. So this is the reason they do not like to marry Nigerian women and these blah 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 blah. That's not true. That's a lie. Because I do not think anyone will call police on anyone who has done nothing. And even if the police comes and you have done nothing, they will go. You must have done something serious to make someone call police on you. I'm not sure any woman will go about calling police on her man for nothing important. There must be something important that would make a woman call. Either you were beating her or you were actually doing something very serious to her, in which only you know. So when I hear that Nigerian women in America are calling police on their husbands, I actually heard a part of the story from a friend who stays in America, where she told me, this man bring these ladies to America, train them, especially in the field of nursing, and then when they become professionals and start to work, of course, now they are earning lots of money because yes, nursing gives a lot of money in America. So now they still expect you to act like the wife that you are, forgetting that now you're now a full-time professional person. So you go to work, you come back, they still expect you to do the whole cooking, do the dishes, do the washing. You know our life as Nigerian women. We do all the house chores, we do the cooking, we do the laundries. Only some men actually know that they have to help their wives. And some men are so good at helping their wives. But those with the typical Nigerian mentalities will never help their wives. So when they bring this woman and they learn and they become nurses and then they start to work, she goes to work. After how many hours of working, she comes back home to meet everything the same way. And the man is still expecting her to do her house chores. And she does. But the thing is, I heard, according to what I heard, sometimes he picks offense with her that she's not doing all she needs to do because maybe she's tired and not doing what she needs to do. Plus, some of those men, when these women start earning so well, they quit their jobs and decide to be the one who stays at home with the kids while she does the job because she's earning a lot and enough to cover them. And when she goes to work, the man doesn't do anything, still expecting her to come back home and still be the wife she's supposed to be. Meanwhile, he's been at home. So when you get your stories, get it straight. And then maybe when she says something, he starts to shout at her, telling her how he brought her here, he trained her here, he paid everything, her school fees and everything. He made her what she is. No one is arguing about that. But now she's working. She's not a stay at home wife who would do everything 100% like you expect. Now she's working and she needs help. And you were not working, or even if you were working, you need to help that woman. And probably you start to hit her. It depends, I don't know. But that's the story I heard. Maybe start to beat her, do one or two things to her. And then she had to call the police. So what do you expect? So my ladies, please do not let anyone lie to you about Nigerian women. Really, I know that I focus on Nigerian men, but when you talk about Nigerian women, I also know the truth about it all. Okay, my ladies. So this is it from me to you, your girl, Marianne, telling you on lies that some Nigerian men tell to American women. Okay? If you love this video, please give it a thumbs up, like it, share it, and subscribe to my channel for more gists. Okay, my ladies, without further ado, do have a lovely day. Have a happy day. Stay happy, stay blessed, and bye bye.